So we've got a new Fortnite season, being Chapter 5 Season 4, Absolute Doom. Second Marvel season we've had. It's been quite a few years since the original Chapter 2 Season 4, so I say it's not super repetitive, and the start of it has been as good or maybe even better than the original. One of the strongest elements of this is the loot pool, which we'll talk more about in a second, but generally I really like this season and I'm going to tell you why. This is an early season review, so I'm only talking about the content that's been released on launch. Before against that, please like and subscribe. Let's go. The loot pool of this season is pretty good, but its strongest area would definitely be the Marvel themed weapons. Starting off with the ones we've had before, are the Doom's Arcane Gauntlets, which are almost a copy and paste of the original, but it's been combined to the repulsor gloves that used to shoot beams, and the large bomb attack are a 2-in-1 mythic now, which is pretty cool, and I'd say it's as good as the original. Captain America's shield is back after being last seen in the Avengers Endgame LTM. It's incredibly OP, having a good block, a dash, and an aimbot shield for doing 60 damage, which is very good against gliding opponents and people using the War Machine's hover pack mythic. This is very good and is what, in my opinion, the Chapter 5 Season 1 Riot Shield should have been. Talking about War Machine, he has 3 mythics, so Fortnite real spoiled him for this season, being War Machine's Arsenal, Hover Pack, and Shoulder Auto Turret. The turret is by far the worst of the 3, but combined the other 2 are really overpowered, being able to spray people with missiles and SMG fire. Just watch this clip. Now, that is just what I call overpowered, but I really hope they don't nerf these mythics too much, as last season it started off bad because the casuals were having a lot of fun, including me, or at least most of them were, but the ranked and competitive community weren't having as much fun. But instead of removing the cards from ranked, they just completely nerfed them into the ground, so by the end of the season, you were more likely to die in a car than just running on the ground normally. And I think that really ruined the season's theme, so I really hope that they keep the kind of gameplay loop as it is right now with the really good mythics. But the most diverse of them is definitely the jetpack. It's worked in almost all situations for me, really good. It's just a better of the regular jetpack, infinite fuel on a cooldown, so it's pretty good. In the trailer there's also an Iron Man mythic, but it's not yet been released. I do think halfway through the season we will get something like the Stark Industry drop, but I can't guarantee that. Apart from the Marvel mythics, we've got the Striker Burst back with a new retextured look to be able to be moddable. It's very strong in Zero build, the few games I've played. It's absolutely wrecked people. A dual SMG which can't be modded but has an insane fire rate. And a new shotgun which is kind of mid at first, but it's starting to become easier to use and getting better. The Monarch pistol is also kind of bad, has very high damage, and a few times I've been wrecked by it. We do have returning guns like the Combat Assault Rifle from last season. The Hammer Pump and the Gatekeeper are somehow still in. They need to remove the Gatekeeper. With the new Sovereign shotgun that's kind of attack, it doesn't need to be in the game. But overall, I'd give this loot pool 8 out of 10. The starting map for this season is also very strong, adding POIs like the Raft, which is the presidency in the comics and Civil War films. This is where Emma Frost bosses, dropping the mythic Striker Burst rifle, and a medallion scanning your area for players. Doomstadt is another one of the new locations with the Mysterio boss, dropping the new mythic shotgun, and an invisibility while crouching mythic. Classy Cots is maybe the most disappointing one, having only a makeover for the Doctor Doom statues and chests around, which does look better than it used to, but it's still a bit mid. And by far the best of the new locations is Doom's Castle, with a Doom boss battle with the Monarch pistol mythic, and also the POI is huge itself, looks amazing in a really epic area of the map, So overall, this has really helped Chapter 5's map. I would say before I felt it was a bit bland, but they've all done that very well now. This map gets an 8 out of 10. The Battle Pass of the season is also one of the best we've had in years. It may be even Chapter 3, having Gwenpool, War Machine and Iron Patriot, P4, Doom, Emma Frost and a few others like Black Panther Shuri version. Overall, I really like this Battle Pass and I just hope the superstars are good. Solid 8 out of 10 for the Battle Pass. For the removed items, Nuka-Cola, All Carmels and the Boom Bolt are gone, but they're quite important removals, but some nobody cares about would be Lavish Layers gone to being replaced by Mysterio's POI. And overall, this season is one of the best we've had in years. If you haven't played it, I'd recommend go play it. Thanks for watching, please like and subscribe, hope you have a great day, goodbye.